For this lesson, we're going to create a 6x6 post that we incorporate an angle to for the end of the stairs. We're going to create one, and then we're going to use what's called a mirror command to flip it around on a line of symmetry to the other side. To do this, we're going to zoom up and make sure that we can see where the two railings meet by the edge of the stairs. We'll start in this blank area of the screen by simply clicking on a rectangle command, starting at, yes, another random point, using the @ symbol, or once again Shift and the number 2 to tell us at that point we want to create a rectangle that is going to be 6, 6. Select Enter. And it gives you, at that point, a 6-inch square by a 6-inch square. We're going to use the line command by simply just clicking at the midpoint here, and midpoint here. We're going to select Escape to exit that command. We're going to use the trim command and trim out the excess lines. This is going to be our transition point from the horizontal railing down to the angled railing. I'm going to select Escape to get out of the trim command. To do this, I'm going to need a reference line, both at the railing and at the post. So I'm going to create a line and simply click on the point of the railing to the point of the railing. Select Escape to exit the line command. Restart the line command and click on the point of the post to the midpoint of the backside of the post. I'm going to select Escape to get out of that command. I'm going to move this whole post from this midpoint to that midpoint. Up in your Modify, we'll select Move. I'm going to do a front drag by a simple single left click and a single left click. Select Enter because I don't want to select any more objects to move. The base point of displacement is going to pick it up here at the midpoint of your reference line and place it here at the midpoint of that reference line. We're going to clean this whole area up by means of trimming the whole inside. I'm going to zoom up just a little bit, select my trim, and I'm going to fence most of this out. Select Escape to exit the trim command. My mirror command, I am going to mirror, and I am going to front drag eventually over this post. I'm going to pick a line of symmetry on one of the stairs and then select the midpoint of the other stair line. And it's going to flip that post around to this side. And then I'll trim that out. Mirror is found underneath Modify. If I select the down, mirrors the back-to-back triangle is the first option in the pop-up. You can see if I hover there long enough that it shows up a ping pong paddle. Half of it was drawn, so I would use the number 1 selection to select the object. 2 and 3 are the first point and second point of the mirror line. For my project, I'm going to single left click on the mirror, and I'm going to do a front drag. So I just capture my post. I'm going to select the Enter key because I don't want to select any more objects. It's asking me for a first point of mirror line. I could select any one of these stairs with a single left click. And you can see as I'm moving, my post is being formed. And if I click on the midpoint of the last stair, or even this stair, you can see it'll snap in position on my other railings. Left click. The command line is asking you do you want to erase your source objects, meaning Do you want to get rid of this post? The default is no, so you can simply select the Enter key. If you did want to, you would hit the letter Y for yes, and then select the Enter key if you wanted to delete the source object. I'm going to zoom up on my second post I just mirrored, select my trim command, and use a little fencing to clear out all the lines I do not need. Select Escape. I'm going to double click on my wheel to do a zoom extents and do a file save as. Save my landscape drawing. Yes, replace my original.